And we're live. Patrick Char. The throat was going on me there. Jim. So, I was having issues with a couple of wrestlers that I downloaded. And I don't know if they're going to... Okay, he's not missing anything this time. Okay, how about you? Oh, you're still missing... Wrestling shoe? Wrestling... boot caps? So... Hey, well, we might be able to use them, edit them up some. Oops. T-Joan matches. I probably have seen him wrestle once or twice ever. That's a little bit too much. I don't know yet, but we probably should start with a tournament. Because sometimes if I do a tournament later in the stream, the game messes up and does that stuff where it has the wrong wrestlers come out. I've noticed that at first I thought it was the wrong wrestlers coming out, the ones that had wrestled before, but it's not. It's the right wrestlers with the wrong skin, attire and face, and because they're doing the moves and the taunts and the voices of the correct wrestlers, but they have the wrong faces and stuff on them. And it happens more often than it should. I have a new plan for my MMA guys. And it's to take away all pin maneuvers. So, if not MMA guys, but Kung Fu guys, like Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. And I'm going to make it so they have to win by knockout or submission. And I don't know if that's the right way to go, but I think that could be the right way to go. And I'm going to redo their moves so they have knockout moves. Now this guy, I don't know which one to pick. I don't know if I like any of them for Benny the Jet. But if you've not ever seen Benny the Jet fight Jackie Chan, it's probably one of Jackie Chan's best fights ever. In the movie Dragons Forever. Actually, I think he fights him twice. He fights him in another movie. But I don't know if I like any of them, honestly. But, probably that one or that one, I'd say. So these are all the musicians. And now you'll see the one that I didn't want to talk about. Because it was too goofy. We got Alf. I don't know what he looks like. I don't know if that looks like Alf. We got Regis. We got the guy from, you got Mick Jagger. You got Rick Harrison. and the old man Richard Harrison. We got Chumley. We got the the dog, the bounty hunter. We got Michael Bolton. I didn't give him these names. We got Melody Vanilli. Melody Vanilli. We got MC Hammer. We got 50 Cent. We got Ted Nugent. We got John Lennon, the hippie version. Charlie Chaplin, black and white boxing version. We got Frank Zappa. Frank Zappa Hot Rats is one of my favorite albums of all time. We got Dimebag Darrell. We got Dave Grohl. Got Danzig. Got Charles Manson. And that's actually not the one I regretted. That's only the iffy one. The Kung Fu version of Elvis. I don't know how I feel about this because I'm a big Elvis fan, and I hate it when people make fun of fun of him, but you know you can't help that. Got old Liberace. Now we can do WrestleMania 1 properly. Yoko Ono. I haven't looked her up. Ernest Hemingway. In the on the page for this one, they showed a picture of, I guess it was Ernest Hemingway in the mirror with boxing gloves on. So they went with that. We got Dee Snider, a Twisted Sister. We got David Lee Roth. We got Ronnie James Dio. We got Jerry Garcia. We got Billy Idol. Rob Zombie. Marilyn Manson. Lebowski. All the Ramones. And the one that I regretted getting, and I don't know if I should have gotten him, because he's disgusting. The most disgusting human beings to ever live. Hey, Gubbies are Iggy Pop, Dave Mustaine, Henry Rollins, Count Dante. You guys asked me to add Count Dante. Okay, we'll stop there so we get all these in the correct thing. I need to make a separate section in here just for musicians. But we haven't... We'll get to that at a later date. So now we got Gold Dust will go in regular. Do we have anybody else? I think that's my other Danhausen, but I don't think he looks as good as the one I downloaded. Oh, and the Von Erichs. Well, we haven't messed with those yet. Let's put Gold Dust where he belongs. Heel. He could be both. I am cursed. Yep. So which David Von Erich is the best? That one looks really good. And he's tall. And then this one still looks good in the face, but doesn't look as tall and lanky as the other one. And this one doesn't have as good of a face. So I'll probably go with this one. This one's probably using a proper face. But I like his, maybe it's just his stance or his height. Something about this one looks more correct, doesn't it? Even though they're not using as proper of a face. This one's probably using like a photo face. Where do they belong? In the NWA? WWF? I don't know where I have them. They probably belong here since I don't have another federation. Okay, so MMA, MMA, MMA. And I mean Kung Fu. We're gonna have to edit Carlos Colon, I think, because a couple of his parts just don't want to show up properly. So what is it? Was his something to do with his shoe and his something to do with the boot or shoe part? So wrestling appearance. We gotta do it for all four, maybe? I don't know. Feet. Well, those are showing up properly. See. Oh, it's just a stripe or something on the back. You'll never even notice it. You'll never even notice it. I'll delete it. Stripe on the back, gone. And this is extra white on the front. You don't need it. You'll never notice it. Okay, that's okay. And what about this one? When these guys are wrestling, these small little details, you never notice them. In the preview screen, you notice them. You're like, oh, I can't be without that. Once they're moving around in the ring, you don't notice that stuff. Little Ozzy? Well, I don't know. You'll have to wait for next time, you know. Let's look at our titles. And let's do a tournament for a title. We got the women's title is vacant, but I don't know if I really want to do that one. ECW title is vacant, but we don't have to do that one. Got the 8-man tag championship. We got the ECW tag, NWA world title, US title. I don't want to do an MMA one. 6-man tag, because I'm still working on those guys. Landmine, barbed wire, intercontinental, tag team cage, tag team world. Ernest doesn't have a title. Remember, he lost his match to Jason Voorhees. After he won the Royal Rumble, we gave him a title shot and he lost it. Yeah. If we did MMA, it would have to be like UFC and Pride Fighters. Because I don't want to do that with the MMA Kung Fu guys yet, because I'm still working on them. I got to redo Sammo Hung's moves and Logic, and same thing with Jackie Chan and a few of the others. I'm going to redo quite a few of them. Take out pins. Make sure they got some good submissions and knockout moves. Okay, tournament for what? Tournament for what? Who do you think should not be champion or needs to be challenged? Who needs to be challenged? Okay. But he's so dominant in this game. So, tournament. Normal match. 16. I think 32 is always too much. Now hopefully this doesn't screw up. Let's just hope after all this work that it doesn't screw up. None of my arenas work very well now. We'll do WrestleMania 9. So the first match probably has to be Ultimate Warrior versus somebody. If you can think of some good matchups and people who have a chance at beating the Ultimate Warrior. Jones. You know he's just gonna get squashed. Do you want to see that? Do you want to see him get squashed? I'm gonna put him in the Ultimate Warrior first match. There's your chance. Do I have ST Jones? I think I do, because I think we did the first WrestleMania. Maybe the second. I just saw his name there. Where was it? Did I just see his name? There it is. SG Jones. It's the Ultimate Warrior. Now, down at the bottom here, I gotta put Hulk Hogan. Since I put so much work into it, to him, to make him better. Savage, I'll put Savage somewhere in the middle. So yes, he's got to work his way to Ultimate Warrior or Hogan. You know, let's not do it right away. You know, they have to work their way to it. Let's see. Hogan versus Jake the Snake is a good idea only because that was supposed to have been a feud that never happened. Guess that's the old one. This is the new one.
And if you want a real man, you know what I'm talking about? Texas side.
Haystack spotted.
Texas side, if you will.
I mean, if you want me to put him in there, I'll put him in there. Well, actually, why don't we put Danhausen in here? I don't know if he has a chance. I don't even know what moves he's got. He's kind of too small for these heavyweights. He's probably gonna die. But who knows? Anything can happen. There he is. He doesn't have his cape, though. I don't know if I can give him a cape. Oh my god, without makeup, no! Let's see, I like that one better, I think. Danhausen should take on who's in his league. Someone who's not as big, but also deserves a chance at the title. He's just Dan. Who was it that someone just mentioned? Savage? Well, I don't think I should put him against Savage. Papa Shango? Okay, Papa Shango. Okay, I think Savage will go down here. We'll skip a couple. I have a few Randy Savages, plus maybe a new one that might not be in order still. I changed the color of his trunks because whoever made this edit made his trunks like a orangish kind of color, and I thought they belonged to be purple, so I changed them. But I think I left everything else the same. Macho Man should face. You know who else deserves a chance at a title? Who has never gotten one is Mr. Perfect. Also, Paul Orndorff has deserved a title, world title, never got one. Rick Rude deserved a title and never got one. This one looks a little bit younger. Well, this one's got the robe. So, you know what that means is that in the entrance thing, the entrance mod thing, I could have him come out with this, but then take it off, but I don't know how often he comes out with a robe. Pat Patterson? You think he deserves a title shot? You crazy? Why would you want him to have a title? If that's what you want, okay, but I think it's ridiculous. Let's put Rick Rude in there. I want Rick Rude in there. I like how he even has his face on the trunks. That one has a title. That one looks like it's got Cheryl Roberts on there. Because he did that feud with, So Rick Rude should face... Rey Mysterio? You know, I hate to say it, but I am sick of Rey Mysterio. If you want him in there, I'll do it, but I'm sick of him. One of my own hearts is not loading. The one with the better face is not loading. He's missing something. If two people say it, then I'll do it, but let's see. How about the Junkyard Dog? He probably should have deserved a title too back in the day. Never got one. Jim Neidhart? Well, I would do Jim Neidhart if it was tag team. Do you think he deserved a title? Or JYD as Stagger Lee? Stagger Lee? Was that his name then? He deserved an Emmy for Thunder in Paradise. Who, Jim Neidhart? Alright. You're asking for it. I'll put him in street clothes. Actually, what other outfits does JYD have? Oh, purple with more of a afro. He lost a match where he was supposed to quit wrestling, so he wrestled with Stagger Lee in a mask for a while. Okay, I guess I don't have that one. Okay, Jim Neidhart should face... The Honky Tonk Man. The greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. He could have been the greatest world champion of all time. But it didn't happen. Does Andre the Giant deserve to be in here? He's had that title so many times, but it was actually this Andre that had it. This Andre is the one that should be retired, so the new one can come in here. But I think he's still got a title. I don't know. I think this Andre's more dominant only because of his 2 moves where he just drops on you. I don't know if he has as many. He might. Let's put him in there. Hogan will probably have to face him first. Andre should face another big guy. Haystacks Calhoun? You want Haystacks Calhoun? Haystacks Calhoun. He's a mountain of a man. Now hopefully this works right. Please work right. We won't know until match 2 if it works right. I worked on Ultimate Warrior's intro, though. So we did the thing on the ropes. Top rope, middle rope, and then he goes over to the ropes. I had to download that one myself because whoever made him didn't give him that one, but I gave it to him. SD Jones, the legend, who's never wrestled yet since I started the records because he's got 0, 0, and 0. Does he have a chance? If he becomes the world champion, I'll be so shocked. He kicked out of the Warriors finish. No way. Uh-oh, I don't know if he can kick out at 2. Oh, he kicked out at 2. Wonder what his finisher is. He's gonna punch him to death. I haven't seen much variety of moves from him yet. Oh, oh! I was waiting for him to sneak in a win. Is that his finisher, the headbutt? Uh-oh, this could be it. A third one. He gave it his all, though. Warrior's breathing hard. Danhausen versus Papa Shango. One is very nice, very evil. The other one is just evil. I couldn't even tell you what Papa Shango's finisher is. And I don't even know what any of Danhausen's moves are. Nor his finisher. Well, no, I think his finisher is to go to sleep. That's right. Danhausen is to go to sleep.
See this? This is my boomstick!
Now, I noticed in some wrestler that I downloaded, I don't know which one, there's a joy buzzer move where they shock the person with the joy buzzer. And I don't know who that belongs to. But I wonder if I should give it to Danhausen even if it's not his move. I know I'll probably give it to Pee Wee Herman. And maybe I'll even give it to Weird Al. I'm not sure who else would have a joy buzzer. Maybe one of the Three Stooges? Doink the Clown? Oh yeah, Doink the Clown as well. But I hadn't downloaded a Doink in quite a while, so I don't know who the move belonged to. It had to have been one of the current ones. Could it have been Carlito, maybe? Could he have done something like that? Because he's one of the more recent ones I downloaded. We get to see his finisher, whatever it is. Oh, he got blocked. I think a few people deserve the move, so I might give it to a few people. Like, comedic type people. Danhausen going to town. Going to Townhausen. I'll have to look to see if there's a cape in the game. I don't know if there is. If not, maybe I can download someone made a cape or something. I'll look it up right now. Cape. Superhero cape, long cape. I might have to be more specific. No specific Danhausen cape. Let's see if there's a Dracula cape. There's something called cape. I don't know what it looks like. I'll subscribe to it and check it out after the stream. As well as that one. Long cape vest. You try that one. Is that to go to sleep? Oh, he kicked out. A fur one. Toy Cat a joy buzzer. I'll give it to him if he doesn't have it. If he doesn't already have it, I'll give it to him. But I'm also going to give it to some comedic guys. I think P.B. Herman would use one. I think Weird Al would use one. I think the Three Stooges would use them. All three of them. He never goes for the Pinhausen. Yeah, I have not looked at his moveset to see if his priorities are set right. Some people do a good job at it and some don't. They should have him going for a pin more often, and you don't always know if he will. He just did his finisher outside the ring. I think that was the go to sleep. That doesn't help your cause any. Doing your finisher outside the ring. That could cost him the match. That could cost him the match. Yeah, I think both wrestlers should be going for pins more often, and they don't. Even though these guys make the best creative wrestlers that you could ever see in your life doesn't always mean that they do the best job at the logic. A lot of them will do the work in the logic, but you don't always know if they're setting it up well enough. Oh, he kicked out. Oh, damn, son. We need another go to sleep. I wonder if that's the signal for it. I will say that if I do the combination of doing a certain taunt while an opponent is groggy, standing up or on the mat, and then followed up with a move, I swear it happens 100% of the time. Like I have Hulk Hogan's taunt going into a move. It happens every time. I have Bruce Lee's taunt going into the nunchucks. Works every time. It's almost like a cheat mode, and it's given the wrestler an advantage. But of course the opponent has to be groggy. See, Danhausen did his finisher, but he was outside the ring. So now it could be all over. He kicked out! Oh no, he's doing his finisher again, I think. Uh-oh. He kicked out again! Here it is. He knocked him out. Well, you didn't see my post earlier then, Mr. Intelligent Gamer. KO Hausen. Yeah. I can't concentrate on any fast-paced games today. It's just no way. Can he beat the Ultimate Warrior now? 100% rating from Meltzer. Deltzer. So Paul Orndorff. Oh, I'll feel better. It's how I slept, that's all. It's just how I slept. It ain't nothing about having to feel better. It's just how I slept. First, Pat Patterson. The appropriate match should have been Paul Orndorff versus Roddy Piper, because they had a gigantic feud around this time back then. When Orndorff was still a babyface. Well, I wouldn't call it a gigantic feud. Let's just say the match I don't think even aired on TV for many years. From what I saw in a video a few years ago, that it was an unaired match that was finally being aired. And it was like, damn, that feud was hot. Oh yeah, he didn't fare too well. Actually, he actually stood up pretty well against him though. It was more than we thought. Have you heard the song that Kamala did? It mentioned Pat Patterson. Maybe we should have did Kamala versus Pat Patterson. If you haven't heard it, just Google Kamala Push It. Probably the funniest song you'll ever hear, or one of them. Going old school there. When will we see the pile driver? Hey, what's up? We're putting together some really weird matches for the world title. Some good matches, some weird matches. I want to see the pile driver. I hate when they do that. When they go against the ropes, if they're too close to the turnbuckle, they'll fall down like that all the time. He's calling for it. No, not a sleeper again. Don't give up, Paul. The top rope. Oh no. Oh no. Well, we need the pile driver. There we go, the pile driver. Oh, but he can't capitalize. Oh, he couldn't capitalize. Oh my God. No, not Orendorff, man. I'm so disappointed. That's so terrible. So terrible. Okay, here's a good match. Macho Man versus Mr. Perfect. I wonder if there's a better looking Pat Patterson out there. Okay, we want Macho Man to come out in the robe. So I gotta set that right now. Macho Man's gonna come out with a robe, but he won't wrestle in the robe. I think it is. Just to put together dream matches of the past, or any type of matches of current, past, whatever. I think I have them both set as bad guys, so the crowd just booing them all both. Nico. Yes, I copy. What are you copying? Rickster is here. Is he going for the elbow drop already? Oh, already. He missed the neck, but... Macho Man's pretty dominant in this, let me tell you. Oh, wow.
Tony Schiavone, how about a moment of silence for the best looking man on the face of this earth?
Will we see the perfect plex, or will Macho Man just dominate the hell out of him? Commander Keen, I think I've heard you talk about it, but I've never played it, so don't know much about it. Will we see the perfect plex? I want to see the perfect plex. Roll up! Only a 1. Camel clutch. What are you waiting for? Perfect flex. Wasted too much time, everybody. That's not the perfect plex, but it is a suplex. Is the perfect plex actually in this game? Well, it must be. It's gotta be. There it is! He got him! He took out the dominant Macho Man. Yeah, that was a hell of a match right there, let me tell you. That was one hell of a match. So what's next? Rick Rude versus somebody. The Junkyard Dog. I don't know if this match ever took place back in the day, but it could have. I still got to work on those nameplates. I've been too lazy, too forgetful. It probably wouldn't take long to fix those nameplates so they look better. So the names are not on top of each other. Will Rick Rude get thumped? Or will JYD get a rude awakening? Oh, the referee's down. Oh, he got thumped. Oh no, the referee is not in position. Oh, what bad luck. What bad luck. Oh, man. Well, that cost him the match. A tournament of heels and a tournament of faces, and then have a final good versus evil match with the winners. We probably won't have time for that today, but it's not a bad idea. Stalling suplex. Rude is on a damn rampage right now. I don't know. If there is, it's not made by the person who does this mod. He knocked him out. Oh, man. We'll never know if JYD could have won this, because the ref was down when he did his finisher. The ref was down. Now, someone wanted me to put in gym night art, so we put in gym night art. Might as well Google it and see. Honky Tonk Man. People have made some really unique moves though for this. And I just downloaded a couple, but I haven't added them to anybody. Even though this game has no ladder matches. There's a moves that involve ladders that people have created. That the ladder just comes out of nowhere. He just sets it up, he climbs it. He could jump off it, do a move. But I think the ladder goes away after the move is done. Also, like an RVD type move where he might do the rolling thunder on a ladder that just pops out of nowhere. We're gonna see some shake, rattle, and roll. Partners fight each other. Well, we can consider those for the future. I don't know if we'll have time today or not. Because this tournament's probably going to take a bit. It won't take up the whole stream, but it's going to take up a bit. Defeated? No. We got to a boss, a mini boss, that killed me in like 1 or 2 moves right at the end of the stream. I was extremely pissed off. So, we'll find out tomorrow if I can beat this mini boss or get so frustrated. I'm room for the honky tonk man. You want to see that shake, rattle, and roll? What would be Jim Neidhart's finisher at this point in time in his career? Yeah, you might. You actually might be remembering something that you said that. I hope we see his finisher at least once. Even if he doesn't win. Jerry Lawler. Could consider that after this tournament's over. Well, that's not your finisher, buddy. Yeah, you never know in this game. We just saw an upset that I'm surprised at. They wanted. I put in Paul Orndorff, and they wanted. And someone picked. Someone asked me to put Pat Patterson to go against him, and Pat Patterson beat Paul Orndorff. So anything can happen. You know, Paul Orndorff should have been a champion in the WWF. Should have been. Well, this was his redemption, and he didn't do it. Couldn't even beat Pat Patterson. Embarrassing. Come on, I want to see the shake, rattle, and roll. Come on, Honky. Well, that's complicated to answer. There are mods to this game, but the wrestlers, you just download them from the workshop. But some wrestlers require some of the DLCs, but they have special attire. That's only in some of the DLCs.
Computer reporting.
You don't really need any of the mods. You just got to get some of the DLCs if you want certain wrestlers. Just go to Steam, Fire Pro Wrestling Workshop. You probably don't even have to own the game. You probably could just go in the workshop and see what's there. Oh, I don't know. I choose some of the best looking ones. But I've downloaded so many. Heenan's stuck behind the curtain over there. I have to skip Andre. There's some kind of glitch that sometimes managers won't come out. I don't know what causes that. It could be this arena. The unfortunate thing is that I've downloaded so many wrestlers that it would take me ages to go through and their moveset, their priorities. Green shaky, yeah. Can Haystacks Calhoun beat Andre the Giant? Heenan's a beast. You better get back in the ring, man. Wow, you suplex Andre! Oh! It almost cost him. He's trying to get him up. Oh, he couldn't do it again. Oh, man. Yeah, I use edits from a lot of people. So I use these person's edits, that one's, this one. Couldn't even tell you half of them. Now, Hogan is actually one that I have worked on because there's some custom Hulk up moves. Okay, why is it sticking? It's sticking on me. What if I put it on auto? Will that do it? I'll put on auto. It's sticking on me. It won't go. There we go. I made Hogan pretty dominant with this Hulk up maneuver. It's a Hulk up taunt that connects with the Hulk up move, which connects with either the big boot or the listening to the crowd, then the big boot. And it all works really well. I just gotta work on those nameplates. I just haven't bothered. I know it looks terrible. Ooh, the back rake. I hope we get to see the Hulk up move. It's never a guarantee. Yeah, Carzilla's, yes. It works off a taunt when the opponent is standing up dazed, so... Oh, he's just going right for the leg drop. No taunt. I mean, no Hulk up taunt. He didn't do it because he did that instead. No, but they should have. Man, he like hit a critical or something out of there. He's like out there on the flat on the mat from a leg drop. So we're in the second round now. We're finally in the second round. So Ultimate Warrior has his world title on the line in this tournament. So who does he face? Is it Pat Patterson? I don't know. No, I think it's Danhausen actually. They wanted to see Danhausen, so we gave him Danhausen. But I'm afraid that Ultimate Warrior might be too much for him. Yeah, there was supposed to be a feud between Hogan and Jake, but the rumor has it that the crowd was cheering for Jake almost louder than Hogan, so they scrapped it. You can find clips online of like Hogan and Jake being on one of those interview segments like the flower shop or the funeral parlor or one of them. I don't remember which one it was. Or it could have been Brother Love's one. There was so many of them. Can Danhausen overcome the Ultimate Warrior? Warriorhausen? I don't know, man. That might be too much of a task. Not many people can beat the Ultimate Warrior in this game. He is like too overpowered, too dominant. Not many. We'll be lucky if he loses this tournament at all. Now he has been beaten. He's not undefeated. He's been beaten. It's just not that often. Anybody can be beaten. With a curse. Man. I did download some Danhausen curse taunts, because I don't know if this Danhausen even has a curse taunt, but I just haven't got around to adding them yet. So if he doesn't, I'll add it. It's to go to sleep! Oh, only a 2 count. Oh no. I once did a 60-minute match with Hogan and Ultimate Warrior. And it went back and forth until a time limit draw. But then I did unlimited. And that match went on forever. Hogan put Warrior in probably a dozen leg drops and still could not get the win. But then I've had Hogan beat the Ultimate Warrior when it was a short match. Just never when it's a long match. When it's a long match, it never happens. I wonder if that has something to do with the ukemi. The Warrior by Scandal. When he's on Andre. If Danhausen wins this, I'm going to put my money on Danhausen. But it's going to be one hell of an upset if he pulls it off. That was close. Uh-oh. Nope. Couldn't overcome it. Oh, couldn't overcome. I think only Hogan or Andre have a chance. Unless Pat Patterson can do it. And Pat Patterson. He probably wrestles next, I think. We'll see. I wonder if it's Pat Patterson versus Mr. Perfect. Because if he can beat Paul Orndorff and Mr. Perfect, you think so? And this Patterson's pretty feisty, let me tell you. I've noticed that wrestlers who have submission moves and use them a lot sometimes have an advantage. Because I think Patterson made Orndorff submit. I think, or go to sleep with a sleeper, I think is what it was, or something like that. Give me 1 second. Oh, nice roll up. No way! Get out of here! Get out of here! I don't know what's going on. Someone's got to put a stop to this guy. He called that one. Sure. Come on, honky tonk. Can you stop that, Rick Rude? Oh, stalling suplex. I hope we see the shake, rattle, and roll this time. Or even the Rude Awakening. We didn't see either one of these guys do their finisher last time. Oh, no, the referee's down. Oh, no. He's back up. He's kicking his butt. He's actually kicking him in the butt. Yeah, both these guys must have their finishers turned down to low. Must be turned down really low. So Andre the Giant, I'll skip the intros on this one. Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan. Can Hogan overcome? The WrestleMania 3 rematch. Oh. Ouch. Oh, just whipped him by his hair. Ah. He doesn't have much hair left either. Suplex on Andre the Giant. Wonder if we'll see the Hulk up this time. I hope so. Andre's out of breath. There he goes! He's hulking up! Could this be it? Oh, he got up. It was too early in the match. Oh. He was going for that leg drop, too. He just gave him the leg drop anyway! Heenan was coming, too. Heenan was coming. You gotta watch out for Heenan. Oh man, Andre's just tearing him apart. You better watch out, he might knock him out with that. Man. Jesus. Hogan's getting no offense here. Oh, and he missed with his move. I might edit Hogan and have him do that test to strength pushing move only early in the match and never late in the match. He's trying to body slam him. No! He's hulking up! He's listening to the crowd. He's coming. Oh, he got up. Oh my God, Andre got up. Most of the time, the wrestlers don't get up. He usually pulls off the leg drop. The wrestlers don't get up. Maybe he didn't do enough damage to him yet. Hogan is a broken man. Oh my. Wow, what a rematch. So we into the semifinals now, I think. So it's probably going to be Ultimate Warrior versus Pat Patterson. And probably Rick Rude and Hogan. I mean, Andre, I mean. Yeah. Is Cannabis Kid going to call Patterson again? Almost got him already. Oh, he got up. Figure 4 by Pat Patterson. Warrior needed a breather. He had to throw him out. Oh, could this be it? Don't be surprised if this tournament ends with Warrior retaining the title. Don't be surprised. We'll see if Rick Rude can beat Andre. I doubt it. I doubt it. Will Andre just bulldoze over him? Almost already. Can Rick Rude get anything going at all? And he's got to overcome Heenan too. Oh, good lord. My god. Hey, you better sneak in that ring. And poor Rick Rude.
6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Fire Pro World, which I think has been out for quite a while. Yeah, you monster, yeah. Man, the managers are evil in this. They just attack like crazy. Especially heel managers. Rude's only chance is to pull out a Rude Awakening at the last second. Yeah, stay inside. Don't go out there. Ref's distracted. He doesn't see anything that's going on. He kicked out of that. Wow. Yeah, I couldn't take any of these moves in real life. Rude's got to overcome so much in this match. Andre's size, Heenan attacking him. Rude Awakening! No! Oh, what bogus. What bogusness. Oh my God. Oh my God. What bogusness. Oh man, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Well, it's time for the finals. Ultimate Warrior versus Andre. Can Ultimate Warrior retain his title, or will we see a new champion? Heenan himself to a match. I wonder if there's a Weasel suit. The Weasel, Zeke Weasel. Suit body. But is it a Weasel suit? It doesn't say Weasel. I think it's just coming up under suit because I put suit in there. Diesel Weasel. I'll just put Weasel by itself. Because then you only get 14 results. You got someone called Weasel from Suicide Squad 2021. I could take that outfit and put it on Heenan maybe. You know, you can't really see Heenan's face in that one now. Let's see, here's another Bobby Heenan, but I don't know if he's got a Weasel suit attire. There's a Heenan with a Weasel suit, but I can't see what it looks like. I'll subscribe to them just to check out their other attires. And check them out at a later date. Well, I did make a Heenan family faction, and I believe Rick Rude is in it. But I believe he came out with. I don't know if I actually set Heenan as his manager though. But I heard Heenan himself say that Rick felt he didn't need a manager, and really Rick probably didn't need a manager. Because it was all about Rick. Also, connection is not on there. Well, Ultimate Warrior defended his title. Are you surprised? Are you surprised? Politicking at its finest. Well, I want to do a match just for myself. We're gonna do gruesome fighting. We'll have Bruce Lee destroy somebody. Does he have a title? Tank Abbott has a title. Maybe we'll just have it be non-title. Who should be the sacrificial lamb this time? And I worked hard on making Bruce Lee better than with the moveset and the priority than the creator did. Now he's a monster, he's a beast. Well, I'm working on Samo still. I'm working on him. I don't know if he's really set up yet. He's probably going to be a destruction, honestly. I did give him the super drop kick. It probably wouldn't be fair. Now, if I put him against who I have been working on, it'd be more fair. But Bruce has beat him so many times now. But he did beat Bruce once. He beat Bruce once. Just once. And it was in the Octagon. Oh, okay. Yeah, we already did that match once, but we'll do it again. I did the same thing. I did it for the same reason. So I did it for the same reason. Okay, it's goofing up again. I'm not sure if there's a fix for this. I did ask in the Discord, and I got a couple answers, but I don't know if I can fix it or not. Or the right wrestlers will come out in the wrong skins of whoever wrestled last. If you make Google your friend, you can find the ROM for download. I'll put it in a Google search on my phone. And I'll have to download it to my computer later, though. I found it. Quick cut to a stunt double. I had found a video of someone reacting to a video of a movie I never saw before. But it was... it was Steven Seagal fighting Mike Tyson. And people in the comments were saying that Seagal and Tyson were never in the room at the same time. Tyson was facing Seagal's stunt double, Seagal was facing Tyson's stunt double. A 1-inch punch. Well, we see the nunchucks. That's Bruce's finisher. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts. I'm gonna put in the guy that I've been working on, Yun Bao, my favorite kung fu guy. This is his outfit from Dragons Forever with Jackie Chan and Sammo. He'll want a rematch, yes. Hello, Steven. That's messing up again. I gotta restart these matches when it does that. Of the three of them, Sammo, Jackie Chan, and Yun Bao, he was the most acrobatic. He could do the flips, the crazy kicks. Whoever wins this gets a rematch with Bruce Lee. Oh, damn, son. Seagal's out. He did that for Bruce. He did that for Bruce, you know. But see, since he did it for Bruce, he has to face Bruce. And I might have to restart it again because it'll probably goof up like it always does. He can do that move too. In a wrestling ring, Bruce has always won between these two. But in the octagon, I think they're one-on-one. Where Bruce is 1-1 and he is 1-1. Uh-oh, nunchucks. Ah. Hulk Hogan versus Zeus? Sure. I need to do a Kung Fu title. That's what I need to do. A Kung Fu title. I'll work on that. As a kid, I kind of bought into Zeus a little bit. There must be like Japanese tights there. There's the Hulkamania shirt. And that must be Japanese as well. Why don't we do Japanese this time? Something different. One of his Japanese outfits. As a kid, I bought into the Zeus thing a little bit. Just a little bit. What outfits does he have? Oh, is that from the movie? Is that the No Holds Barred outfit? Ultimate Warrior. Defended his title successfully. It was Warrior and Andre in the finals. Andre defeated Hogan. He defeated Rick Rude. But in the long run, he couldn't overcome the Ultimate Warrior. He cheated against the Warrior, Rick Rude. Because Rick Rude gave him the Rude Awakening. Then Heenan came up and distracted the referee. It was crazy. In this game, he's not much taller than Hogan. They might be the same height. Well, what does Thunderlips look like? Is that white tights with a feather in his bandana or something? I can't remember. Right off the bat. Or a feather hat. A feather hat, I think. I wonder if there's a Thunderlips hat. So all I probably would have to do is just give him white tights with a feather hat. Typing Thunderlips hat got me nothing. There's 3 Thunderlips crater essays. And I bet none of them have a hat. Ooh, this one has a hat. Oh, okay. I'm subscribing to that one. I'll probably just take one of the outfits from there and change one of the outfits of him. Just the outfit. Which outfit of his would we hate the most? Sorry for the slowdown. When I'm searching for things, it shows the loading. A rematch from the movie Friday, Ice Cube versus Zeus. We probably should do a tournament of musicians at some point. Since I have so many now. Hopefully they have logic. Since we have Dave Mustaine, I wonder if there's James Hetfield. Actually, first I'm just going to search Metallica. James Hetfield of Metallica. I'll have him for next time. Base the music tournament. Oh, he's hulking up! You! Leg drop! Is it over?
I wonder what's for dinner. I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob just a little beyond the breaking point.
So let's see. Which outfit do we not like the most? 2 with the black trunks. 3 that just adds him with a shirt that says Hulkamania, or the blue. Because I'll have to use one of these 3 when I make him Thunderlips. Which one do you guys hate the most? So this one he's already wearing white. But that is a cool Hulkamania shirt though. Any opinions from the chat? Black ones. Kung Fu Championship. Does the weight class even matter? None of them are probably heavyweights. Does that even matter at all? I don't know. Would I have to find out if the wrestlers are in heavyweight or not? I'll just keep it heavy for now. Single. It's got to be gruesome fighting. Faceplate design doesn't really matter. Does anything look oriental? probably not. I like, maybe we'll do that one. Let's see, what shape do we want? What does that look like? That's weird. Yeah, it doesn't make much difference, you're right. Even the color probably doesn't matter too much. Let's go... Are we doing the plate, or are we doing the strap here? The strap. What'll it look like in a bluish color? Well, looks terrible. Red, yeah, looks terrible. Was it? Maybe we'll keep it white. Silver. Would you like to automatically create or update the belt builder information for this belt? No. Oh, maybe I have to click yes. No, okay. So is it in here? It's in there. So since my game keeps messing up, I won't be able to do a tournament for this title. As much as I would like to. As much as I would like to have a tournament, it probably is not going to work. But Bruce will have to face somebody. Well, we do know that that he just got knocked out recently. Maybe he deserves a rematch. Where is he? Steven Seagal. Maybe I'll make him the young Steven this time. Young Steven Seagal. Now, if it goofs up, I'll have to reset it, but we'll still have the match. Let's see if it goofs up. I'll have to reset it if it does the title as well. Yeah, it sure is. So let's make it a title match again. We should be okay. Cream Abdul-Jabbar. I've done that match so many times. But we could do that as well, though. Maybe he'll face the winner. I have only ever seen one Steven Seagal movie, and that was when Under Siege was the movie to see, everybody said, It was popular, and everybody, was reviewing it highly, and you had to see it. But I never saw another one after that. I kind of meant to see some of the other ones, but I never did. And I probably haven't even seen Under Siege since the 90s. Now, if you want to see something funny, you need to look up the Mad TV skits they did with Steven Seagal, making fun of him. And this was back then. Yeah, that was funny stuff. I've seen that. I think I've seen them all. Now, Bruce is super, super damn dominant in this game. But anything can happen to any wrestler at any time, any fighter. The most dominant fighter you can make in this game can still lose. Bruce will probably win these matches more than he'll lose them, but he'll still lose them. Especially since I have criticals set to maximum. Or high, or whatever it's called in there. He broke his back. He broke his back. He broke his damn back. Satisfying rematch. Yeah, Steven Seagal's America, yeah. All right, you want him to face Kareem for the title? All right, we'll do it. I finally renamed him. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar / Hakeem. Oh, I don't know if I have the right submission for him or not. We'll find out. Oh, did I make it a title match? I don't know if I made it a title match. Hold on. Plus, it was going to mess up anyway, so... Oh, one good thing with the mod is that now I can eliminate all the titles that I didn't create. All the game-built titles. So I don't got to scroll through those anymore. It's great. Hard to kill. Not seen it. If you guys want to request another match or two after this one, feel free to do so. We might have time for one or two more after this. Could be a title match, non-title match, a dream match, whatever you want. I was experimenting with Kareem and gave him a hanging chokehold as his finisher, but we never got to see it. Never got to see it. No one wants to see a certain type of match or a dream match, anything? Nobody has any ideas? Barbed wire? Who's going to be in it? You know, we still have a vacant ECW World Championship, I believe. Because I think it's because I think for some reason it's vacant. I have quite a few. We'll go down the list here. We got a lot. Raven, Van Dam, Sabu, Taz, Shane Douglas. We even got Terry Funk. Terry Funk and Sabu versus Rock and Sock. Well, we got to do a single match right now because we have a vacant title. We could do a title match. We could do a tag team match afterwards. Terry Funk versus Sabu. That sounds deadly. Now, if this messes up, don't worry. I'll just restart the match. It might mess up like it always does and have the wrong wrestlers out there. This could or could not be because of the mod. Okay, it did mess up. Did mess up. See, when it's a barbed wire match, they actually try to stop themselves from being you know, being flung into them. Nasty Boys versus Hardy Boys. Mankind versus Undertaker Steel Cage. Okay, we'll do 2 more matches then. Then we'll call it a night. Mankind versus Undertaker Steel Cage. Then the Nasty Boys versus Hardy Boys. And those will be the last 2 matches of the night. Will anybody be flung into the barbed wire? Can you go to the top rope in a barbed wire match? I'm not sure of the game's limitations on that. He wasn't gonna let go. Oh. Oh, this. What do you call that? Spinning toe hold. What is Sabu's finisher in here? I don't even know. Hopefully it's not a top rope maneuver. Now for this Undertaker match. Is it the type of match where a wrestler has to escape the cage? Or is it just a normal pinfall match? Harry Funk with the victory on Sabu. what was his finisher? Escape. You want escape. Okay. Terry Funk is our ECW champion. Can you believe that? I'm just curious about Sabu's finisher. Oh, it was a moonsault, so it was the top rope move. So he was at a slight disadvantage. This is probably not the look the Ultimate or the Undertaker had at that point. It's probably not the look that he had. This is probably like his early look. But close enough, right? Close enough. Because I don't know if I actually had another Undertaker besides that one. And that would be no. So, Mankind. Do I have him under Mankind or Mick Foley? Mick Foley. Does he have his different outfits? Oh, we do have Mankind. Okay, we do have this Mankind, this Mankind. This is the Mankind that faced him at. So we'll go with that one. Even the guest referee one. So now on the mod, I have to change it to an escape before the match starts. Cage match is escape only. Please don't screw up. There we go. Okay, we're good to go. Ernie Roth and the Grand Wizard? I don't remember. Not the Ernie Roth, but I'm trying to remember about the Grand Wizard. I feel like I may have downloaded the Grand Wizard one time. I'll search and see. I feel like I may have downloaded it. I'm not sure. See, unfortunately, there's like 4 to choose from. And I gotta determine which one do I think looks like him. I think this one from Avenger. Sorry for the slowdown, that's my fault. I'm gonna take two different Grand Wizards because one of them makes his hair look like a hat, while another one has a hat. So maybe I'll combine the two. Is Ernie Roth a separate person? Ernie Roth. Oh, wait, it might be the same person. Ernie Roth, known as the Grand Wizard of Wrestling, or Abdullah Farouk when he managed the Iron Sheik. Well, we'll have him for next time. I'm surprised you didn't ask for the match that you asked for last time. Because now I got Dusty Rhodes and Goldust, and we have Carlito and Carlos Colon. As well as both Mysterios. Next time? Okay. I think this Mankind shouldn't be a heel. I think this Mankind should be a face. I might have him in the wrong category. I think it's the other Mankind that should be the other ones that should be heels. Choke slam! No one's tried to escape yet. Tombstone! Oh, I think it's over. Now, one glitch that happens is that I'll pick a normal match next, and then the cage will come out. So then I'll have to reset it probably. Nasty Boys versus the Hardy Boys. And they probably won't be under End for Nasty. They'll probably be under Brian Knobs and what's the other one's name again? Brian Knobs. Oh, Jerry Sags. Jerry Sags. What outfits do we got? We got that one. I like the third one, I think. Matt and Jeff Hardy. So let's see, we got purple. One of my Jeff Hardys didn't load. Uh-oh. But it looks like the correct one loaded. So if there's a cage down, I'll restart it. The Nasty Boys. Combined record 0-0-0. They're new to the World Wrestling Federation. Actually, I think 99% of my wrestlers haven't wrestled since I started the record keeping. So probably same with them too. They probably should be running to the ring, right? I can change that under entrances if I feel like it. Oh, this is the tornado tag? I don't want a tornado tag. This should be a regular tag. Forgive me for restarting it again. I want this to be a regular tag team match. We'll skip the intros. I did not. Well, you're probably asking the wrong person anyway, since I don't watch sports barely ever. But doing pretty good, Nick Gamer. is our last match of the night. Hardy Boys versus the Nasty Boys. No offense or nothing, but it looks like Jerry Sags could be the stunt double for Sloth and the Goonies. At least that's how he looks in the game. Maybe not in real life. Top rope! Oh, he missed the elbow.
5 minutes in. One, two.
Swanton! Do I have cut play on? Because now, no, he's not coming in to break up the pin. I wonder if it's not turned on. Oh well. We may have done another goof. He's cheating with a weapon. He killed him. He killed him. That move was too much. Out of curiosity, was cut play on or was it off? It was off. Oh well. Okay, guys. Time to call it a night. Tomorrow we should do some more Paper Mario. We'll see if it's going to be the last day or if we continue on or not. And then how much the game kicks my ass tomorrow. So, good night, everybody. Good night. Yeah, good matches. Definitely.